Hello, everyone. Wonderful to be able to spend a few moments with you before Shabbat. Rabbi Zerin and I are looking forward very much to next Shabbat in particular, which is Shabbat Shirah, the Shabbat of song. It celebrates the song at the sea, but it also celebrates the experience that all of us can have in making Jewish music, especially the music of congregational life, very much a part of our lives. And to that end, we're going to just feature a prayer and a melody that we have done here at Bethel before and convey it to you so that it might become a bit more familiar. All of us have had our hearts and minds directed so very clearly towards the hostage release that have taken place, those who are coming forth from the captivity they have endured in Gaza. And it feels to many of us, and certainly to the state of Israel, as a kind of Techiyat HaMetim, a kind of bringing forth into life those who have had so sadly a taste of death or near death in some instances. So our prayer, Mechalkel Chayim, which is part of the Amidah, celebrating God bringing life back to those who've endured death, is a way of saying, let us experience that going into the future as well. It's a kind of melancholy contemplation on some levels, so the melody is a little bit subdued that way, but it's a very beautiful melody, and we hope that it will be meaningful to you as well, something we will be doing on Shabbat Shirah.
If you've been coming these past few Shabbat mornings, you might already be familiar with this. If not, it's a delight and a pleasure to introduce it to you. We often talk about the ways that music gives voice and emotion to things that can be hard to articulate. And so as Rabbi Rosen shared, this melody gives voice to this text in a way that leans into the pleading nature of the text, the hopefulness and the tenderness of this text, asking God to sustain us, to release us from what binds us, from what holds us captive, and to bring us back to life and the land of the living. It goes something like this. I'll sing a phrase. Rabbi Rosen will repeat it after me, and hopefully you can learn in the process as well. Mechalkel chayim bechesed, mechayim metim berachamim rabim.
Mechalkel chayim bechesed, mechayim metim berachamim rabim.
And then that phrase repeats, except it goes up at the end, so we'll just try that all together. Mechalkel chayim bechesed, mechayim metim berachamim rabim. And now we turn to the text that asks God to support the fallen, to heal the sick, and we hear that in the music. Somich noflim. Let's try that. Somich noflim. Rofei cholim. Rofei cholim. And then what's most on our hearts and minds these days, umatir asurim, and to freeze those who are held captive. Umatir asurim. And we put that all together like a cascading fall. Somech noflim, rofei cholim, umatir asurim. And then the music repeats with the new words. Omekayim emunato lishenei afar. And that whole phrase repeats again with the additional words. Michamocha bal givur melech mimit u'mechayeh u'matzmiach Yeshua. Praying for the health and support of those who have been released, as well as those who continue to remain in captivity. May they be released speedily and soon in our days.
Amen to that. Amen.
And Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.